5 seconds in, it's already demonetized. Congratulations, that's a record. I don't know if it's a record. I probably did it quicker than that one time. Okay, I think we're live. Here we are. It's the 80,000 subscriber celebration. I'm in Florida. I made it to Florida. I had a pretty weird 48 hours. I'll get to it in a second. Hey, thank you. Okay, let me just say thank you for the congratulations, and I'm sure they're going to keep coming, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate all you guys who are part of the community and who's in the chit chat. Just so you know, the crowds have gotten bigger lately. Maybe it'll die down. Maybe it'll get back to normal soon. So, but the chat's going rather quickly. I don't have my glasses. If I focus, I can see them, but I really don't want to focus. I'm also, I was listening to some jazz music a few minutes ago. Locked my key in the room. But the thing is, I smoked a jazz cigarette, and then I was cleaning out the car. I thought I left the door ajar, right? And, just enough so you could push it back open, but these doors are set to shut with a fantastic design. And I heard the lady of the hotel describing the hotel, and she goes, "Yes, madam, I am aware that the lobby looks very modern, but the rooms are very dated. I agree." So that's how you describe this hotel. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. I appreciate everybody who watches. I appreciate the people who subscribe and don't watch. What do you think of that? I don't care. Just hit subscribe. I don't give. I honestly, it is what it is. You make a video, you put it out there, you see what happens, right? By the way, the hair, absolutely. The hotel conditioner. I am in Florida. I'm in Clearwater, Florida. I went to a baseball game today. I saw the Philadelphia Phillies. I'll talk about the Carpetbagger. I forgot that. I got to talk about it. I made a list of things that I wanted to talk about because, I'm in the car alone for a long, long time, and I need someone to talk to. And I talked to Mrs. Captain, right? I talked to Mrs. Captain, and I talked to Kevin. I talked to Kevin today. Kevin was talking to the barbaric bear who's in the car sleeping. I don't know why. Well, when I was walking around the Phillies game today, people usually say, "Here we are." I swear to you, 10 people said, "Where's the bear?" And I was like, "He's sleeping in the car, cuz." It's so funny. Yeah. I'm sorry you're jealous. Don't be jealous. Be happy. It is, Jay. And I'm sorry, guys. Like, anything over, like, when it's usually like the 100 people, it's kind of easy to manage. I apologize. I try. I mean, it's impossible with my eyes anyway. But I see my mom's name, and funny. Okay. Carpetbagger. Let me tell you about this guy. First off, I want to let you guys know, I really enjoy spending time with Jacob the Carpetbagger. He's very, very funny. But he did make a video, and people have been notifying me about this, that Jacob said that I told him that the best cheesesteak was made in Texas. And then somebody sent me the closed caption of of that cheesesteak. It's the it's the most disgusting sandwich I have ever seen. It's so funny. It's so funny. But people have been saying in the comments, is that true? The best cheesesteaks in Texas? No, it's at John's Roast Pork. We all know that. He knows that. He's been there. Thank you very much for the congratulations. But it's so funny. And I got to tell you, it is such a kick to be friends with Jacob. It really is. It's such a kick. Man, it's just a hoot. Like, you know, the other day we were on Pirates of the Caribbean together, and Mrs. Captain would get why that's so crazy, because we used to like watch Carpetbagger and Adam when they went on Route 66 together, and it's a kick, and he calls himself the king of baseball. He gets it. He gets it. I love that he gets it. He's the best. Yeah, you know, he's really. He was so gracious with his time in Disneyland. He really helped me. Like I got so much done in Disneyland, and if it wasn't for Jacob, I probably would have left after 2 hours. There's no way I would have stood in those lines. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that he saw a cheesesteak. And he said that I thought it was the best. That's so funny. But anyway, he's a liar. um, so, all right. So, after Adam's event on Sunday, and let me talk about. I don't think I even talked about it. I thought the event was beautiful, and I made a video about that event. I made that video on that event, and I'm gonna any money I make on the video at his life event thing. I monetized it, because here's the deal with YouTube. If you don't monetize it, they can still put commercials in your videos. So I rather have the money, but the money I make from that video, I'm gonna give to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. We got a guy in our channel. He goes by Parkinson Mike, and you know, Mike has Parkinson's disease, and he has a YouTube channel where he's just in the beginning stages of it. And he's very brave, and he has a YouTube channel where he talks about his journey. And Adam loves Back to the Future. And I wanted to kind of combine forces with that. So the money I get from that video, it'll probably be like $200 or $300. I'm going to give that all to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. But yeah, if you don't monetize your videos on YouTube, YouTube will still put commercials in your videos, or somebody said that, and then they'll take money from it. Or sometimes what they'll do is they'll give you a thing called limited money, like you get a yellow dollar bill sign. I get that sometimes because of my potty mouth, and so if you get that, you get like 10%. Like, let's say a video makes $100, you only get like $10, if that. But they still run the same amount of commercials on it. So that money is going to go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Yeah, I'm not trying to say like, I'm not looking for, hey, good, nice job or anything like that, because you know, it's you know, you know, to monetize my friend's life service is kind of a thing that people were like, what the fuck you doing? Like, people said that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm putting the money to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, but uh, uh, yeah, but I didn't say that yet. So, but that's what I was planning on doing, and that's what we're doing. And I don't know that the thing is, um, yeah. So what I'll probably do, because that video might get watched. I don't know. My videos usually get like watched for 3 days and then they just die. Or yeah, if 3 days, 2 days, and then they just die. That's why I make a video every day, to help defeat the algorithm, defeat the beast. But yeah, so if that makes money, it will make money probably forever, but like $5 a month or whatever. But whatever I get, whatever from that video is going to go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. No, I know I can do whatever I want, but I wanted to just make that clear. I also wanted Mike to hear that. If Mike's here, I don't know if Mike's here. Oh, Dan, I can't read it, bud. Oh, I can't read it. I thought I could read it, but fuck, it's going too fast, Dan. Hey, baby. Tom. His name's Tom. It's not Biff. It sucks. I get why he can get upset. And he doesn't get upset. He stopped doing the conventions a few years ago, and I get it, because because he's Tom. I was very honored, and he's such a kind gentleman, and we had a lovely afternoon. We had a nice meal, and we talked, and I got to tell you, not for 1 second did I see Biff. I saw Tom the whole time, because that's who I was talking to. He's also, it's been 40 years, and but I watched Tom's YouTube channel, and it's Tom, and he's so kind. He was so kind with his time. And he even said to me, like, I put the camera down for a second, he goes, you got enough stuff? Are we good? Do you need more? And I'm like, no, man, we're good, bud. Come on, cuz. So, he was so kind, and I hate that it was windy, but I love the whatever it was. I didn't even, he was going to show me some historic stuff, but there was a big event in town. So he was going to give me a little history tour, but I think sitting on the pier singing Captain Noah, with Tom Wilson is one of the highlights of the trip, and it was cool. It was very cool. He was very nice. We had some special times together. Even after the thing, he helped me. I got to talk to Adam's parents for a second. He also shut me up because I wouldn't shut up, because I couldn't stop talking. You ever get, I'm so sorry, and I couldn't stop. And then I saw the sister, and I went, oh my God, and Tom went, John, we'll do this after the show. Oh, he saved me. I couldn't stop. I wanted to stop talking. You ever get that, where you want to stop talking, but you can't stop? Oh my God. Hey, Ohio. No, no. He but a lot of people in the comments were like, Biff, and I'm like, that sucks. But it doesn't suck. Honestly, I think most people have fun, or you shouldn't, but most people, I love Back to the Future. I told them, I used to get drunk. I said every Monday, me and my boys, we would take off of work on Monday. We'd buy a case of beer, watch Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, and then we watch Monday Nitro, and then Monday Night Raw. We did that for 2 years straight. We would watch Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. It would just be background noise, but we would watch it for a bit. And yeah, I don't have any tattoos, and I thought his speech Um, if you watch the video with, I think German and Venice put out the whole speech. I think you could just hear me. I'm laughing the whole time. So funny. The shit about the weightlifting tattoos was so funny. And he was right about Adam being a Southern gentleman, and I thought it was beautiful. I absolutely thought it was beautiful, and I thought the whole event was nice. After the event was over, Adam's mom and dad stayed on the stage, and they said hello to every single person in line. Like, they stayed for a while, and I had a lot of people pull me aside and tell me stuff, and it it was nice, and it was good. It was good. I think the whole trip here, the whole trip to California was very therapeutic. I think it was a good way for me to say goodbye to Adam. I didn't get a chance to, say goodbye to him, but I felt like doing what he did on Route 66, maybe not exactly the way he would do it. I just thought it was a way to pay homage. I don't even know, it was almost like not a religious experience, but like a cathartic, I don't know. Like, it was like a pilgrimage. That's the term, a pilgrimage. And I don't know. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, and I'm not getting a tattoo because I think what I did this week, or 2 weeks. I've been going for 2 weeks and a few days now. I don't know. It's a. I don't know. The bear's sleeping in the car, hon. Yeah. Yeah, you know what it was? I'll tell you, I saw the heavy load. Not a heavy load, but a heavy load on my heart. Um, yeah, I think I had a problem. I'll tell you, one of the things that really bums me out is I never texted him as much as I wanted to text him because I never wanted to bother him, you know? Um, but I also never wanted to text him when he was overseas because I was always worried about it costing money. I swear to God. And when he went to that Popeye Island, I had to know how many people visit the Popeye Island. Like, who goes there? Like, who cares? It's 2026 or 2025. Who cares about the? And I love the Popeye movie, but I'm just saying, I'm not going there. I can't. Ireland. Oh no, I don't think I can fly over an ocean. I know I can't drive across the country. Did I guys tell you about the tornado? I didn't tell you about the tornado. Yeah, um, the Popeye movie has briefly. I heard Adam's dad say something about that in the speech, and I think I had the same thought. Popeye Island's religious. That's so funny. Well, you're confused because you're late. Carpetbagger said I got the best cheesesteak is in Texas, and it's not. It's in Philadelphia. He said I told him it was in Texas. He's lying. He's lying to you, and he's lying to everyone. The best cheesesteaks at John's Roast Pork. Oh, yeah, he also said there's a cheesesteak in Florida. I forgot. It's like an ongoing bit. It's awesome. I love that he's doing bits. That's so cool, man. I'm just thinking about that. Like, he's doing bits without me. That's so fucking awesome. So after Adam's event, I stuck around. I was pretty much the last one. Um, I was the last one to leave the venue. Um, Adam's mom and dad left. Jacob, Micah, Justin Scarred, everyone left, and uh, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take one more picture of the venue. I thought that venue was awesome, and I love the fact that he watched punk shows there. That made me happy. So I went back and I took a picture of the venue one last time, and then I left and I walked around, and they were packing up the movie trucks, and then I got in the car and I started driving, and my goal was to get to Phoenix, which was 5 hours. And I drove to Phoenix, and Phoenix is a little like there was a few like where I got off the hotel. I don't know why I had the worst luck. I think they just it's America is the highways. It's like 50 miles of nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's trees. There's blah. There's nothing. And then 50 miles. It's the same fucking town. It's the same thing. It's a Flying J gas station, a Holiday Inn Express, a Claritin Inn, a Motel 8, a Hotel 6, and then there's like a Bobo Hotel, and then there's like a Hilton Hotel, and then there's like a little city, and then there's nothing for like 50 miles. It's crazy. And days in. I stayed in a bunch of different hotels, but the one I stayed in Phoenix, where you could, when you laid on the bed, you could feel the springs. You could feel the springs. I was better sleeping in the car, and it was the door, the thing that you have to lock the door shut. It was kicked off. Not by what was that? Not by me, but by probably the police, because there was a drug dealer living there. Homestead. But yeah, so that was crazy. But then I woke up in Phoenix and I was like, oh, I want to see a spring training game. And I was like, well, if they're within like 30 miles, maybe I'll go. And it was like a mile away from where I was parked. And I was like, okay, I'll go. I'll go to the Dodgers. So I go see the Dodgers. No one's there. They're all playing baseball in a make-believe tournament. And so I watched the game for about 3 or 4 innings, and I leave. And then I drive from Phoenix, and my plan was to get to El Paso, Texas, which is like at the southern border of Texas, right? You could see Mexico. And I got to El Paso, stayed at a nice hotel, kind of nice. It was nice enough. Some hotels, they all advertise a breakfast buffet. They're like, oh, we got a breakfast buffet. And I'm going to tell you, they all describe their buffet. Some buffets have like scrambled eggs, sausage, some other shit. And then they'll have cereal, which I'm not eating cereal. I don't eat like from a hotel. I don't know. I don't know why. I have to open it out of a box. I can't use your cereal container. I don't know why. And then once in a while they'll have a waffle maker. But then there's some places, like the one I stayed in LA, their buffet was hard-boiled eggs, a Danish, and I think they gave you bread to make toast. That was their breakfast. And then when I was leaving the hotel, I have a little cooler, and I fill them up with my seltzer waters, or if I have some non-alcoholic beers, and I just fill it up every day, and I put my shit in it. And if I want something to drink, I got something to drink. And I go to put ice in my ice machine. There's a homeless person sleeping there, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I realized, I was like, how did I pick this place? Oh, I was desperate in LA. There was no hotel. Anyway, I go to not San Antonio. I go to El Paso. And I figure if I drive from El Paso to Dallas, right? That's 8 hours. And then somehow I fucked up on the GPS. I thought Dallas to Clearwater was 8 hours apart. And it's not. They're 16 hours apart. So I drove to Dallas, and I was like, all right, let me see how far it is to Clearwater. And I was expecting like 9 hours at worst, and it said 16. And I damn near had a panic, like not a panic attack. It was like, I just wanted to, oh, I didn't tell you about the tornado. I'm sorry. Before this, a tornado happened. I was driving through the most boring part of the United States of Texas, and that's I think it's the I-10. You take I-10 from El Paso to Dallas, and I think that's where they drill for oil, and there's a lot of tumbleweed and not much else, and so I was driving, and it was beautiful. When I left El Paso, it was like blue skies, white clouds. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, and the sun was shining, and I'm driving, and then off on the horizon, on the Mexico side, you could see dark clouds just coming, but they're far. It's incredible what there's when there's nothing on the landscape, like Texas. There's nothing. It's flat land, tumbleweed, brush. There's no trees. There's no cactus. It's just nothing. The sky is massive. It's weird to how big the sky is in Texas. It's just really weird. And it was just getting dark. And then my phone beeped. It went beep, beep. And I went, oh, what's going on? And it said, severe thunderstorms coming. You know, may the force be with you. I don't know what you do with severe thunderstorms. Me, I just keep driving. What I do, I'll stay in the truck lane, right? They go super slow, and you know they have to stop, so you get plenty of time. To brake. So I like hanging with the truck drivers. So I ride with the truck drivers. We're going slow. We're doing good. And then the phone starts beeping again. It goes, bloop, bloop. And it goes, oh, yo, cuz, this is a tornado warning. Get to the basement. And I look over to the Barbera Bear. I'm like, oh, cuz, we got a basement in here? And he's like, nah. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I drive. And it starts raining buckets, and then it starts hailing, like real big, like hail, like you know how you talk about giant hail? It was giant hail, and I tried to get cover at a gas station, and it was just horrible, and I'm sitting there. And the phone's like, a tornado warning, extreme caution, blah, blah, blah. Get to the basement. And I look over, I'm at a convenience store. And I'm like, there's no basement there. And then I was like, you know what I could do? I could drive out of here. I don't have to sit here. Kind of silly to sit in the path of the storm, because I can see there's clouds. And they're doing this thing. they're like kind of doing this. And people were panicking. People are like speeding off. It was crazy. It was crazy. And then, so I saw that that cloud was like kind of behind me and it was going away from me. And I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just drive in the torrential downpour and get the hell away from there. And that's what I did. I drove. And then I got to Dallas. And then I realized I calculated way off. So I had to keep driving. I had to keep driving an extra like 2 or 3 hours. I went to Marshall, Texas, which is right on the border of Louisiana. So then I went to Marshall. I slept there, but I didn't sleep that great. And I drove. I drove to Louisiana, and they have a truck stop casino. And I parked there, took a little nap, and that nap really hawked me up because I was all, and then I drove from, pretty much I drove from Marshall, Texas to 2 hours away from Clearwater, Florida yesterday. I drove through Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and like 1/3 of Florida yesterday. I just wanted, I was like, you know what? You're just gonna go. You're just gonna fucking get this driving done with. I never want to drive again. I drove across the United States of America, and I hit a little bit of traffic in Indy. And when I say a little bit of traffic, it went from like 55 to 35, and it wasn't too bad. I drove from Philadelphia to California, and besides that little bit of Indianapolis, also I was on Route 66 a lot, so, but not really. I was taking the highways too. No, there was no traffic. And then you get to Los Angeles, and I didn't do Los Angeles. I did Disneyland, and I did Knott's Berry Farm, and then I did Adam's event, and yeah, I didn't do anything in LA really, so I avoided LA because traffic is like the bane of my existence. And then I did fuck man, yeah, I drove my ass off. And then I went to a hotel last night, and I went to a hotel, and it was a Holiday Inn Express, and they wanted like $200. And I was like, wait, I said, this is a fucking Holiday Inn Express, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, what did I do to you? Thank you very much for everybody who's saying congratulations on the subscribers. Thank you for the super chat. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. I still need 20,000 more to feel complete. Not really. If you ever, all right, so I made this mistake at 2 hotels. So like I said, I had my cooler of non-alcoholic beers, I have my Yucky waters. So if you're ever exhausted, don't put them in the freezer of the hotel refrigerator because they will explode. And then you have to spend 20 minutes cleaning up the refrigerator. Hey, David. Yeah, I know Compton is LA. But I didn't really, I didn't explore Compton. I woke up in Compton after the shooting. Boy, Jesus Christ. I went through a lot this trip. A shooting, a tornado, the World Baseball Classic, that traumatized me a little bit this trip. Because I probably, if I didn't go to that stupid baseball game in Arizona, But I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to experience it. I had to go into the game, and I didn't even stay. I got there. They opened the doors. I walked around the stadium because honestly, who gives a shit about spring training baseball? As I watched my second spring training baseball game. Uh, no, I'm not going to stop by Adam's house. That's. I go to my grandmom's house. I was only at Adam's house a few times. I'm not going to go to his house. And then I don't think I'm going into his grave. I don't like going to graves. But if I do, I'm not going to vlog it. You like the Grand Canyon video? I got plenty of compliments. People at Adam's event, they were like, yeah, we loved your Grand Canyon video. I'm like, really? I almost didn't put that out. Today's baseball video was kind of like, I know it wasn't. This one, I made one today, but I don't feel like editing right now. I also wanted to say thank you for the 80,000 subscribers. I loved Oklahoma. I was telling somebody, I forget, I was having the conversation. I was like, yeah, you gotta do Oklahoma. Like, I had no idea Oklahoma was awesome. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. Loved Oklahoma. And then I didn't spend, well, I know I went to the Blue Hole, but I didn't really do anything in New Mexico. Honestly, everybody had me terrified of Albuquerque, almost to the point I went. I almost went to Albuquerque because I wanted to see, because like, yeah, it's bad. I'm like, oh yeah? How bad? He's sleeping in the car. Oh, thanks. But the baseball video today, it was just more of a tour of a stadium. It wasn't we get some catchphrases in today's vlog. We got the I yell at Dusty Watton. I think he hates me. My favorite, I'm going to be honest. I didn't really go crazy with food. I probably that burrito I had, that was pretty good. Today I had some food at the baseball stadium, but mostly on the way here I ate peanut butter sandwiches because when Adam first started doing YouTube, that's how he survived. I told you I was doing a weird thing. So for the first 3 days, I just ate peanut butter sandwiches. And then I'm not real big and then when I was in LA, I bought the pre-made salads from Target, and I would have one of them mostly for dinner. I would eat them at dinner time, and then I had at a theme park I would eat something stupid, but I'm not. Food doesn't mean that much to me. Like, Mrs. Captain is a great cook, so I don't ever think about it. But whenever, I get marvelous meals pretty much every day of the year. Like, seriously, restaurant quality shit every day. And, but before I was with Mrs. Captain, when I got divorced and I was single for a little bit, I usually we just eat frozen TV dinners. I wasn't I would barbecue once in a while, but I wasn't really into cooking. I also I don't like to sit down and eat at a place because it takes too much time. I rather get chicken wraps. I'm in Florida. I should get a Publix hoagie. People keep talking shit about that. Yeah, I don't think the Barbera Bear wants to go to Tampa Bay. Right? The Barbera Bear might be going to Swamp Fest. I think that's the grand finale with the Barbera Bear. Oh, I don't know what Gallup is. No, no, no. I don't have very healthy habits. Because I had a hot dog today. I eat probably 300 hot dogs a year. But when, uh, you know, Adam Steph scares me, right? I'm a little, I'm a hefty little boy. And uh, my dad had a little thing happen, which he's in good shape now, but that scared the shit out of me for him and for me, you know. But so I tried. I want to eat like usually I like chicken and rice and spinach for dinner, and um, but yeah, I eat like a fucking pig. I eat like cheesesteaks. I also eat a lot of peanut butter. I kind of I haven't I had a jar of peanut butter with me this entire trip, and I didn't eat any of it. I'm kind of surprised. Oh no, there is new merch. There is a new T-shirt, and all hail the king. That's right, the king of the theme parks. The new T-shirt is out. It's available at thephillycaptain.com. You can. It's me sitting on a throne with a crown, and it has it has a picture. It says wait time 180 minutes, and I'll go 180 minutes for what? Uh, oh, CNC Amusement Factory. That's what I call us. I told him that. I told him we're CNC Amusement Factory. I don't even know if he gets the reference, but I don't know if anybody gets the reference. Uh, no, I'm not getting Philly season tickets. I um, I went to the Phillies game today, and it was $20 to park for a spring training game. I and I don't mind. Look. Well, actually, I do mind. I never pay for parking. I never pay for parking. Um, I did all this trip because it was Gary Barbera's van. Don't forget, if you need a car, you'll go very far in a very Gary Barbera van or car. Um, what the hell was I talking about? God damn it! I started talking about the Gary Barbera. Oh, so yeah, $20 to pay for parking, and then I went to this game in Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know if you know the landscape of Arizona. It's a desert. Thank you very much. I appreciate the super chat. Um, the landscape of Arizona, it's in the desert. And they sell water. I think it was like $6 or $7 for a bottle of water. And just out of the humanity of it all, shouldn't they, like, how about $4? Like, do we need to squeeze the penny out of every memory we try to make with our family? Like, Disney World was like, or Disneyland, it was a fantastic time, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. The prices of everything's fucking nuts. But then I went to the Philly Stadium, the water, I think was no, I think it's $5. And that's like, $5 is like, I'm at a stadium, fine, it's $5. I think $5 should be the limit on water. Oh, god damn, thank you. Oh my god, I can't read this. Oh, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Barbara Bear cracks. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, I can't read. Czech Republic? Oh, okay. I think that's what it says. I'm sorry, my eyes don't work. Oh no, the can't lamp. Well, you see, what'd she say? A lady at the front desk said, well, yes, ma'am, our lobby is modern, but the rooms are rather dated. I agree. Oh no, stop it. I thought you know it. Oh, good grief. Oh, well, we did, I did SoCal, I did bus. Oh man, thank you very much. Yeah, it's very antique-y looking. I don't know why. Oh, it does this. I think it does this. Oh, it does do this. Oh, fabulous. Oh, wow. Boy. No, I have not talked. I talked to Luke's dad, and apparently, Philadelphia Magazine. I think it's Philadelphia Magazine. Philadelphia Magazine came out with an article of the 90 greatest moments in Philadelphia sports history, or 90 greatest, yeah, something like that. I don't know, something like that. And the turnaround was in it. They talk about me and the Trey Turner thing. So out of the 90 moments in the history of sports in the city of Philadelphia, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I did. I smoked one about 48 minutes ago. No, not 48 minutes ago. Yeah, thank you, Bob. 48, 40, about 50 minutes. Oh, about 55 minutes ago because I locked the key in the room. If you're driving through Florida, um, if you take I-19, there are cops hidden behind every other bush. These little towns in Florida, um, they don't have anything going on, so they just write speeding tickets. I didn't get caught. I honestly, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, so they ain't got nothing going on. They got the same 16 people living in the trailer homes the old people live in old motels. I-19 was pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm ever going to do a road trip like I did. I'm definitely not going to go away as long as I did. It's tough. I miss my family. I miss um, Rick the puppy. I can't believe I miss Rick the puppy. I miss Kevin. I miss Kevin a lot. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Well, yeah. I mean, I do the shore towns every year. So we'll do that, and maybe once in a while. I just a weekend away I could probably do, but I'm never driving across the United States. That's some horse shit. That's some. Although you can do it in 4 days, and I could have done it. I could have done it in 3 if I didn't go to that fucking baseball game. If I didn't go to that baseball game, that cuts off 3 hours. That 3 hours ahead, I skipped that tornado. That stops 2 hours. I'm probably in Florida. Carpetbagger is a liar. We all know the Carpetbagger lies. He said that I said the best cheesesteak is in Texas, and we all know the best cheesesteaks made at John's Roast Pork. Yeah, I enjoy the minivan. I mean, there's so many buttons on this thing. I don't know how to work any of them. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I'm in Clearwater. Am I going to Clearwater? I've been in Clearwater. I've been there, done that, went to a game already. Thank you. I appreciate it. The hair is pretty fucking fabulous. You know what it is? Days In. They have the best conditioner. And then, all right. I'm going to teach you. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to teach you some hotel tricks that I learned along the way. Never drink coffee from the coffee machine. Oh. Women, or airline stewardesses, I don't think they could do, well, maybe they could if they have a thong. They wash their underwear in these things. So at the Days In, they give you a sanitized one of these. You ever see them wrapped up? You ever go, why the fuck do they wrap these things up? That doesn't make sense. Panty cleaners, I swear to God, right? Another thing, right? The shampoo and conditioner in the hotel, if they are attached to the wall, and like you can like they fill it in from the shampoo, and like you can just unscrew the top. People put stuff in there. I'm just saying bodily fluids. Some people will put stuff in there. You could spit, you could urine. So don't use them. Don't use them. I've been to Disney World. I went to Disney with Adam. I didn't go inside the theme park. I told him, I said, dude, I'm not paying. I said, I know you're Adam the Woo, but I'm not paying $200 to go to Disney World with you. Sorry, cuz I just can't do it on principle. On principle. Look, I said, don't they got that stupid place where people shop? He goes, Disney Springs? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I'll take you there. Oh, I know, Rich. I know. Damn, Rich, you're right. I got something pretty special lined up for tomorrow. And then Saturday, Swamp Fest. And then after Swamp Fest, it's going to be called Ride Fest because I'm driving home. So I won't be there. But Rich, you know what, bud? I honestly, I promise you, I will take you up on that. It's so kind of you to offer. And honestly, it's so expensive. I can't refuse that. I plan on coming back to Florida sometime later this year. Mrs. Captain has family down here, and we haven't gone down here together in a while. I have tremendous guilt on the length of this trip and the fact that she can't go to this stuff. We don't really go on vacations that often, and it's eating at me. This isn't even a conversation I've had with her. It's just I feel bad. I feel bad that like when I saw the Grand Canyon, I felt bad that my kids weren't there seeing it, and they're in their 20s. I don't know. There's nothing I could really do about that anyway. But I just have some guilt. Yeah, I know the East Coast weather is horrible right now. I heard. So, yeah, something about Mary shampoo, exactly. Yeah, but and Mrs. Cat, like I said, I didn't even tell Mrs. Captain I feel this way, but I feel horrible that nobody else is experiencing this. But after Adam's event, it's been pretty tedious. It's been boring. Like I said, I thought Adam's event was I thought it was perfect. I saw Justin at Knoxbury Farm, and he said, it's only like a short little thing, and people are going to talk, and it's not much. And he's like, people are might be upset at what it was, and so my expectations were really low. I'm like, oh fuck, really? All right, cuz. And then I saw it, and I was like, it was pretty much perfect. It was pretty much perfect. It was um, there was a little glitch at the beginning with Beth Vandal. She had a song playing, but the guy's laptop, who was running the soundboard, the sun was hitting his laptop and it was overheating. So they had like rush and put ice, but that was like the only glitch on the show. I thought everybody's speech was everyone was beautiful and heartfelt. And like I said, I thought Tom that it could have just been Tom Wilson's speech and it would have been perfect, honestly. The tennis, listen, look, I'm going to ruin the bit and acknowledge the bit. I've never acknowledged the bit. Okay, I've never acknowledged the tennis bit. You talk to me about the tennis match is happening, right? I will never tell you that it's not happening. All right, the tennis match was never happening. It was never happening. It was just a joke. It was just a dumb joke. The tennis match is happening. I promise you, the tennis match will happen this year. The joke that became a thing is going to happen. There will be the frying pan round. I hope we can get Butch from Manayunk and Capri to be part of it. David Washington, I'll get you the dates, but I'm almost certain the tennis match is happening. I swear to you. I swear to you. Yeah, I wanted to get home. I'm gonna probably be home Sunday. It's not that far away, but I had to drive back to the United States, and the very first thing I was supposed to do this year, like outside of my realm of things, was I was going to Swamp Fest. I was supposed to do Swamp Fest with Adam, and so I drove out to California. You had to drive out to California, do Route 66, and you have to drive back. And I guess I could be home. I probably could be home today if I rushed back. But Swamp Fest is 2 days away, and I just thought it would be cool to do spring training. And but yes, I would. I honestly, after the tornado, I would much rather be home. But the Gary Barbera van has been rented for a certain amount of days, or not rented. It's leased for a certain amount of days. So I have to. No, I don't have to, but I wanted to honor my word and say I would have it out. I also said I would visit these places. I wouldn't. It's too much. But looking at it on paper, it doesn't. You don't realize how physically taxing it is doing everything. The Grand Canyon was a long day. It was 20 miles of walking. Disneyland was 20 miles of walking. Oh, you had to walk. You had to walk at Disneyland. It's a lot. And then you get home and you're tired and you have to edit. It's a tough lifestyle. It's different than what my normal routine is. My routine is usually I go out for about 2 to 3 hours. I find a place, I just walk around, I talk about whatever. It's different. It's different. I am Captain America. I fucking love that. That's so funny. Yeah, but man, I can't believe how many people are watching. Man, I appreciate everybody watching. I don't know what a lot of you are saying. I can't see, but I appreciate everybody watching. Um, uh, yeah, so I 80,000 subscribers. I started this channel. Um, well, it's 10 years ago. I started my channel, but I didn't really start my channel 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was at a bar and I had a friend who was a performer and I filmed him and I put it on YouTube. And I deleted that video, but that was like my first video. That was 10 years ago. And then for 4 years or no, 8 years, 3 years, it lay dormant. I didn't put anything on it. And then we talked about starting a family channel. Me, Mrs. Captain, Jules. We were going to do a history channel or something. And then it just, I don't know, it just turned into my thing. I kind of stole the channel. And the goal was to get 100 subscribers a year. And I thought once you get 100 subscribers a year, you'll have, and I was going to work my job till I was 55. And then I was going to retire. And then I was going to travel the country in the van like Adam the Woo. I swear to God, that was the whole thing. We were going to travel the country in the van like Adam the Woo. And it was going to take us 10 years to save up money. I thought if you get 1,000 subscribers, you could make enough money to make to make a living on YouTube, which is adorable. So for the first like 1,000 videos, I was just fucking around on my phone. I didn't even put like. I didn't. It was. You can go back and watch. It's pretty bad. The camera works really, really bad. I'm aware. The camera works bad now. I'm aware. I don't really. I could stand still, but sometimes when I'm at places and I feel chaos, like I feel happy or if I feel energy, I like the camera. I like it to be shaky, and I know some people don't like that. And that's fine. You can start your own YouTube channel. But I like when I'm at a baseball game and we're screaming, I like to make the fucking thing shake. When I was with German in Venice, we were filming together, and I just like threw the camera out while we were talking, and I put the camera out, but I didn't even look at the camera. I just pulled it out, and he's like, I can't believe you do that. You don't even look. I was like, nah, guys, I got it. We're good. We got the shot. I got the shot. It's, Oh, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not getting baseball tickets this year. I'm not doing. I'm not going to be doing. Like I usually do about 50 games a year. I can't do that. I can't do that. Kevin is turning 4, and when you turn 5, you get fed to the school machine, and you go to school, and then you become part of the system, and then blah 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 blah. So this is like the 1 year left where he's like a little guy, and so I want to try to. I want to spend a lot of time with him this summer. Yeah. So I miss him like crazy. We were talking today, and I was looking at him, and it looks like he got like 4 inches taller, and like it's been 17. No, wait a minute. It's going to be 17 days, and it just feels like an eternity. I miss him. I miss him so much. And I think like I see him every day. We have Thursdays with Kevin, and then I see him probably 3 or 4 other times a week. He'll come over to the house and say hi, or I'll go over there, or maybe not that much, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But I love that kid. Yeah. Well, I had my kid young. My kid had a kid young, and uh, but we were both adults, and yeah, Kevin's the best though. I love him. Yeah, he is a cutie pie. He is so cute. So, I don't like the way baseball is treating their fans. I don't like the way it goes back to the Oakland A's. I don't like that the Oakland A's fans, the owner purposely put out a shitty product so the fans would stop going, so he could say, look, they're not coming. They're not coming. They don't come to the stadium anymore. And we have to move the team. But the owner did that on purpose for that to happen. And Major League Baseball rewarded him and let him move out. And I remember I was at the last game at Oakland Coliseum, and I remember sitting there. You can watch my video. My video is pretty, it's with Adam's in the video. But it was very emotional. Like, it was like watching someone like lose a family member. And I know it's just a sporting team, but honestly, these teams are like family members to us. And I think Major League Baseball is just like an evil corporation right now. I don't like what they're doing to the. I don't like the way they're treating the fans. The prices are outrageous, man. It's outrageous. One of the things about baseball was that the affordability of it. Like, you go to a game, it was $15. I bought a fucking standing ticket today for $30, and Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber weren't there, and I paid $20 to park. This is the Philly Stadium. It's like, what are we doing? The fuck? Yeah, so I don't know. It's getting. And look, I don't even pay. Like, when I go to the baseball games, people give me stuff. Like, I get free food and I get free drinks sometimes, right? And like, it doesn't affect me, right? But I don't think it's fair. It's not right. It's not right. It's just not like, and I don't even yeah, it's almost like going, hockey's way more expensive. I think like, they're all the sports, it's like everything's going up in price. Everything's going up in price. It's just crazy. Yeah, no, it's insane. $40 for spring training for a meaningless game. I couldn't even tell you who started pitching for it was a number 80. A guy with a number 80 pitched. Like I went to the Dodgers game, and it was like watching their minor league team practically. Yeah. Yeah, I still have to buy a ticket to get to the game, but I get hot dogs after the game's over. When usually they throw out the food, I get hot dogs, and Capri will give me water ice if I want water ice, and I can get a cup of soda if I want a cup. I usually don't drink soda though. I just drink water. So I bring water, or somebody from the crew has water with them. But yeah, I try not to buy anything in there. Yeah, when am I going to watch college football? When am I going to watch Temple? I think we're going to the Temple Penn State game. We're going to have a bunch of Thor and a few other guys. Nah, I just don't like basketball.
basketball. Maybe college basketball. You know, maybe I'll give college basketball a shot. Honestly, I'm kind of sportsed out too. Like I've been to a lot of events, and uh, it's weird. Like it lost its specialness to me. I lost my smile. I was at the ballpark today. It made me. I was happy to be there, but I was getting mad at the prices of everything. What the fuck? No, no, I'm not going. Fuck. Do you know what the traffic is to get to Villanova? That's how much sports mean to me, right? If I have to get the stadium district from my house to the stadium district, if there's no traffic, it takes me 17 minutes, and I'm good with that, right? 17 minutes. Probably takes me longer to walk to the stadium from my parking spot, but yeah, man. Nah, I'm not You love cheesesteaks? That's good, cuz. Everything is expensive today. That's true. Although seltzer water, it's still 99 cents a bottle. Although it used to be 79 cents a banana. Bananas used to be fucking 40 cents. They were they were the bananas. They were just bananas. They weren't even organic, and they were $1.09 in California. And then I went to this one restaurant. I went to the supermarket in Phoenix, and the sign was in Mexican, and the music you go in, it's like I guess it's Spanish music, and they're playing the music. Everything's Spanish. I want my yucky waters, you know. So I go in. I don't give a shit what music you're playing. I don't care. So I go to pay, and the lady's like, "Hola," and I just played along. Like, "Hola, how you doing, hon?" And then she goes, cinco da 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 da, and I go, "Okay." And I saw the scoreboard at the cash register. I said, "Okay, on doop." I tapped the card, and she said, "I think adios." I said, "Adios." Fuck it, adios. But yeah, the whole thing, and I was like, "Well, it's just like," and then I was like, "Well, that's different. I never experienced that before." But it's like that in Chinatown. It's like that in Chinatown in Philadelphia. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just this whole neighborhood's Mexican, and it's like Mexican town." I get it. Okay. But the supermarket was awesome. They had really good yucky water, and they had like different types of sodas, and like they have the sugarcane sodas and stuff. Carpetbagger said the best cheesesteaks in Texas. It's not. It's in Philadelphia. Hey. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, we're talking about the WWE Hall of Fame already? Wait. Oh, we haven't had WrestleMania yet. Oh my God, dude, I don't even know what. I went to a baseball game today. I thought it was summertime. Yes, I plan on meeting with Tampa Jay sometime this year. I exchanged my phone numbers with a bunch of people. I told them if you're a friend of Adam's, you're a friend of mine, and if you want to, you want to hang out, let me know. It was cool, man. I hung out with German in Venice for a little bit, and he was super cool. He's super cool, and I like watch him. Out of everybody, I watch him the most, and he's a super cool guy. He made stickers. I can't show you, my iPad's on it, but he made Adam the Woo stickers, and he made them and he gave them to everybody. He gave them that. He walked the whole line and gave them to everybody. and he took pictures with everybody. And I walked the line with him, and I was taking pictures and saying hi with everybody. And everybody, people were sharing memories. But Mike was really nice. And then there was other people, the DeLorean people. They made pins called the Circle of Goodness pins, and there was all types of people, and it's just regular viewers. Viewers were making stuff, and I got keychains and friendship bracelets and all kinds of stuff. It was really sweet. It was nice. It was perfect. It really it was the perfect thing for closure. It was perfect. It was perfect, and I think everybody involved, like it's just good for everybody. Like, people. I mean, it's good for me. I didn't get to say goodbye. I feel like I got to say goodbye. Everybody who I know who was affected by his passing, not his thing. Everybody I know who was affected by his passing, who I just wanted to say, hey man, I'm sorry. What's up, cuz? I got to do that, and I made an ass in front of myself in front of his parents. But I've made some more friends, and one of the things, me and Adam went to this game in Oakland, and he had an extra ticket. It was either going to be Zach Hampel or Tom Wilson. He said, I'm going to get Zach Hampel or Tom Wilson to go. He always wanted me and Zach Hampel to collab. He really wanted that to happen, and it did happen. But I don't think Adam knew that me and Zach we're own friends. I look, I don't really care about Zach Hampel. Like, he don't bother me none. He got a little shovesy with a Butch from Manioc, but honestly, I want to shove Butch from Manioc once in a while. But me and Zach were cool. I like, if I ever see Zach, we say hi. We exchange emails occasionally. But I said, that would have been cool if Tom Wilson would have been here. That would have been the shit, watching baseball with him. He's a Philly guy. It'd be cool. And he goes, you know what, dude? I'm going to get you guys to hang out one time. You'll see. And I told Tom that story, and Tom goes, well, look, he did. He did. He got us to hang out. And it was nice. Yeah. I just went on a tangent about how I'm mad at Major League Baseball. I don't know if I'm going to be doing so many road trips this year, but I'll be going around to a few things. But maybe I'll hit some minor league parks. I don't know. Honestly, the baseball stuff, it doesn't get the views my other shit gets. The scooter rides do much better than the baseball things. And I'm a little turned off by the Dodgers and, like, and the strikes not the strike, the lockout's coming, and it's just gonna be nasty. And I feel like they're like doing one last cash grab before they have to do a reset, because that's what they're gonna have to do. And when they do and when they do this every time there's a sports lockout, they'll have cheap tickets for a season or two, and then they just jack everything the fuck up. I've been to Citi Field. It's fine. I hate Yankee Stadium. I'll probably never go there again. People want me to go to Fenway Park, but I hate Boston fans. So it's like it's a whole thing. Red Sox fans, and it's funny, every time I meet a Red Sox fans, I tell them, like, oh, you're my least favorite fans in, like, all of sports. I hate yous the most. And they're like, why? I'm like, because you're just like, you used to be, you're the worst. You're just the fucking worst. I hate Red Sox fans. Although Dodger fans are kind of annoying. Astro fans are kind of annoying too, because they know their guys cheated. I can't read the chat, cuz there's too many people chatting, and yeah, I'm just rambling. If I see it, I'll answer it. But yeah, the Dodgers are a great team. I know they're a great team, and they just signed Edwin Diaz. Yeah, I was thinking about going to Cleveland, but that would mean I have to drive across Pennsylvania again. I don't think I can do that this year. I think the furthest we're going is the Jersey Shore, maybe Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Pocono Mountains, I'm definitely going to the Pocono race in NASCAR. Um, so the channel will die that weekend. um, I was in Louisiana for about an hour and a half. I slept at a truck stop casino in Louisiana. Louisiana had the most state troopers hiding on the highway. They had a lot of people pulled over. I tell you, I got this van by Gary Barbera, and you plug your phone into it, and it tells you, it says cops 5 minutes or cops are coming. Are the cops still there? Google Maps, it's called. It's a fantastic thing. And I just, as soon as I see that, well, I'm not speeding, but I make sure I even go a little slower. I explained the title 6 times. I'm sorry you're late. I can no longer talk about Jacob the Carpetbagger. I'm done discussing it. I have discussed it, and I cannot no longer talk about it. There is a construction crew staying at my hotel, and they are getting fucked up with a Monday. What is this? Monday? What day is this? Wednesday? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I have a friend who's in it. My friend has a concert festival, and they have a wall dedicated to rock festivals, and my friend's festival is on that wall. And I kind of want to see that. It's just cool to see. But the Hall of Fame's kind of bullshit. Like, I don't know. I don't know if Dolly Parton exactly belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We call it the Entertainment Hall of Fame, but not rock and roll. Yeah, I heard it was snowing. Would they do a concert festival? No, probably not. Maybe. I know I did American. I did Made in America. I'm not going. Probably not. Probably not. 4th of July in Philadelphia. Every person I've met, I've told them, come to 4th of July, Philadelphia. The bear, letdown. That bear is awesome. He doesn't bother me. I don't bother him. Oh, the fucking Wings. Traded every single good player they had. I don't want to start rumor and innuendo. I don't want to, and also I don't want to lose the views, but and talk Wings. But I think the Wings organization, there were rumors that they were going to fold last year. I've talked about that before, but I'm almost certain. Well, I'm not almost certain. I don't know, but I have a feeling this could be the last year of the Philadelphia Wings. Oscars. Oh, I don't know anything. Oh, I wonder if my friend's movie got nominated. I don't think it did. The Oscars are like real political. Like, you have to like campaign to get your movie nominated for an Oscar, and then sometimes if your movie, even if your movie's the best movie, if you get nominated a bunch of times, the Academy won't nominate you because you already had a bunch of shots. It's a really interesting thing. I hate the Cubs. My brother is a. Thank you for. Right, your brother is the most annoying person. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yes, I agree. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Baggers live. Oh man, I hope he's not. I hope he's not upset with my title. By the way, he's not upset. Before I went live, I sent him a text. I said, "Would you mind if I did this? I think it would be funny." And he said, "Get those views, buddy." Man, I'm having myself a Tuesday night. What the fuck day is it? Thursday. Okay. Oh, it's almost over. It's almost over. The ride home. I listen to. There's a podcast I listen to, This American Life, and they take a topic and they talk about that topic and they give you different stories about that topic. It's on NPR, and I listened to about. I don't know. I listened to 10 episodes of This American Life, and I was like, all right, if I listen to one more show with this, I'm gonna fucking ram my head through a window. And I love that show. And then I listened to a little Mark Maron, but he's just he's angry. He's over anyway. So, and then I was listening to some Louis C.K. stand-up comedy, and then what I did is I found there's a video of Norm Macdonald doing radio interviews, and I think it's like 10 hours long. And I just started listening to that, and it's pretty awesome. Did you hear? Yeah, I did. I hear about the California gas prices. Yeah, I was just there talking about it. What are you talking about? California has the highest taxes on gas in the United States. When you go to every gas pump in California, in Los Angeles, there's a sign. California has the largest taxes on gas. And then they have they want you to scan this barcode to protest like it matters, like you could change it. I would never live there just because of the gas prices, because I'm never going to buy an electric car. Although maybe in California you probably could, but in Philadelphia you can't buy it. And I don't want an electric car. I want to have a gas car. Thank you very much for all the super chats, guys. No, it's the same stadium, isn't it? They just put a new roof on it. Maybe I'll. Probably not. Probably not. I saw enough Tampa Bay games in my life. Beth Vandal, I didn't really talk to her too much. I talked to her for a second. I think she's playing with Guttermouth. I talked to her for a bit. She was very nice. I mean, I don't know everybody in his group. And a lot of them didn't know who I was. Tim Tracker, I talked to him for a second. He had no clue. I was like, God, dude, I fucking love your shit, man. I said, I remember you before the kids. This is the best. Who else? The guy with the tie. He doesn't, his name's Chris. He wears a tie. He had no idea who I was. And he was my key to get backstage. And I was like, you gotta tell Tom I'm here, please. And he's like, who are you? John. Sometimes you gotta say Philly Captain. I was like, tell him it's John McCann. They have a 3-year-old. Well, yeah, I remember the dog, and but yeah, I used to watch, like, when I first started watching YouTube, I would watch Adam then I would see him with somebody, and I remember Tim had the goofy mustache. Not goofy, but yeah, it was goofy. I watched him. But there were a few people there, like there were retro Disney people. I had no idea who they were, but they were all awesome people. There was nobody, yeah, everybody was nice. Because, listen, I'm not talking about Jacob anymore. He's a liar. He lied, and that's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. He's a liar. And if Jacob has a problem with me calling him a liar, maybe he should stop lying. That's all. Because, you know, sometimes people lie, and you got to call them out for lying. And the fact is, Jacob the Carpetbagger is a liar. What's going on, cuz? I don't know where I'm going. I got to go to a Swamp Fest. I don't even know where the fuck it is. I hope it's not south. I hope, please be. I am almost certain it's north. I'm going to go to Swamp Fest and then hopefully sleep in the van somewhere in Virginia. Thank you very much. I will be in Florida for 2 more days. 2 more days. What did he lie about? What did he lie about? Something very sacred to me. Something very close to my heart. And, you know, I think he's trying to damage my reputation, and that's kind of wrong. I thought we were friends. Thank you very much for the super chat. I am, by the way, don't forget, check out the King of Theme Parks t-shirt. That's right, it's available. When it's a t-shirt, it's true. I am the King of Theme Parks. No, I know he was joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. You guys are ruining the fucking bit. Don't ruin the bit. Never. I ruined 2 bits today. I can't believe I admitted the tennis match was real. You know how many of you dumb motherfuckers, and I mean that with peace and love, so many of you dumb motherfuckers would come up to me and you go, Cap, when's that tennis match happening? And I go, well, we signed that deal with Netflix. People actually thought there was a deal with Netflix. I said, we signed that deal with Netflix, but they're breaking ground on that studio in New Jersey, and the union's holding it up. And we had a whole story. And we had, but Netflix isn't involved, but there will be a tennis match. Oh, does he put catch? I think I asked him that. I don't know. Yeah, don't ruin the bit. Yeah, but no. I see the reason why I can ruin the bit is because the bit's ruined because there is going to be a tennis match. It's going to be a real thing, a venue. I think I'm almost certain it's like kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we had the bit, and know what the thing is? I think we did the tennis match bit. It's been going on for 3 seasons. It's been 3 seasons. And it all started because I thought Todd said he could beat me in a perfect game in tennis on the vlog one time. So then I just started talking. It just became a bit. And then Oscar became part of it. And then Butch from Manny and High Energy Sean. It became a thing. And then Kyle, the guy who directed the turnaround, he agreed to direct it. And then we had the movie come out on Netflix, and I just started lying. I was like, oh, Netflix signed it. It's so funny, so fucking funny. And Todd would like, I can't believe people would come up to 301, and they would go, you're going to get your ass kicked in tennis. And he would yell at them, get out of here, you loser. Thank you for the super chat. And I'm not going to call you a dummy because the tennis match is happening. But yeah, listen, we don't need a shirt for every catchphrase. What we do need is a King of Theme Parks t-shirt. Make sure you get one, and then you can wear it at a theme park, and everybody will know. They'll go up to you and they'll go, "Who's that?" And they'll go, "That's the Philly captain. He's the king of theme parks." "Oh yeah, does he make theme park videos?" "Maybe once or twice a year." I started calling myself the king of theme parks after I went to Storybook Land and Six Flags Great Adventure, I think in the same week. I'm the king of theme parks. And then I went to Knoxbury Farm. I forgot. And then that's when I saw Justin. I was like, that's right, I'm the king of theme parks. Oh, I like that you get, well, listen, I like that you get the Seinfeld show from 301. That makes me, there's some, I mean, it's some funny shit. It's some funny shit in there. There's some really funny shit in there. If you could get through the sound that sometimes the Phillies play music real loud, but there's some really funny bits in there. And Jacob loves High Energy Sean. If anybody goes to everybody go to Jacob the Carpetbagger's live chat right now, and everybody just write High Energy Sean. Please go to Jacob's chat, leave this chat, go to his chat, and just write High Energy Sean. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my phone. Go to Jacob's YouTube channel, and we're all gonna write High Energy Sean. That's just SEAN. Oh, I listened to so much Wiz Khalifa. Let's see.
What movies were nominated at the Oscars? And I literally had not heard any of them.
Oh my God. Everybody.
Colossal alerts. Thank you for the super chat. I'm really out of the loop. I'm so out of the loop, like we're at war with Iran. Like, I know that much. I didn't have the time.
Get him!
Dedicate and think about that. What's everyone saying High Energy Sean? He's not here, is he? High Energy Sean is my favorite character from the Philly chapter.
You guys, that's too funny. All right, everybody stop.
This is definitely coming over from the Philly Captain's live stream. BCH. Carry on. You don't.
Oh.
You decide to check your carry on. You don't put your CPAP in it, do you? I used to carry my CPAP separately because I had a.
All right, everybody stop. Everybody leave him alone. That's the first time I ever did that. Oh, fuck, that's so funny. It just said High Energy Sean. Is he getting flustered? All right, everybody stop. All right.
Literally, there's a friend of Philly Captain, the High Energy Sean, who has, they call him High Energy Sean, but that's like a joke, because he really doesn't have any energy.
All right, guys.
Overly even keeled.
Now he's describing High Energy Sean. Oh, my hip hurts.
World Cup this summer.
Oh.
That's
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. We got up with high energy, Sean. Oh my God. Oh. You see, high energy Sean has no energy. Oh my fucking God. Oh. Oh. Well, thanks for the super chat. Oh my God. Oh, that was the funniest fucking thing. And that's the end. That's how you end your 80,000 subscribers. Oh, I have to edit the video for today, and I'm going to kill the iPad battery. That was funny, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm crying. I've what a dumb thing. Oh, why did they do that? Oh, because somebody said 301 reminds them of Seinfeld. And Carpetbagger's favorite character is High Energy Sean. He called them a character, not a human being. Oh, fucking. Oh. Don't ruin the bit. All right. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.